we come to that point in our order of worship where we pause to come before God in prayer. This is an opportunity that we have to lift up those joys, those concerns, those thanksgivings that we might have for ourselves or for other persons. As we come together in prayer, let's continue to remember some of our folks that have been ill. Let's keep Joe Tony in our prayer. Nancy says he may be getting to come home this week. They're going to come in and do one of those studies to see how he needs to move around and all that kind of stuff, and we're going to check that out, and he'll probably be heading home. Let's keep Dean Bieber in our prayers. He is still in rehab down in Kingsport, recovering from that blood clot that has sort of done some damage to his left arm. They're trying to get that working again. Pat Bowden, she was picked up by her son in Florida and driven back to his home in, I think, North Carolina, and she'll be making her way back home this way, probably sometime this week or next weekend. Let's keep my mom in your prayers. She completed her first week of radiation therapy and chemotherapy, and it's sort of beginning to wear her down already, so let's keep her in our prayers. Where's Debbie? How about your mom? You may just say, yeah, you say, because you know the details better.
My mom went to the doctor and had her test this week, and the mass in her heart has not decreased at all. So they don't know what the next course of action is going to be, so she goes to the doctor next week.
Okay, so keep Juanita Mayeri in your prayers. What other things we need to lift up in prayer this morning? That's right, Kenny. I got a call or a text this morning from Martha. Kenny's mom has great vital signs, but she's not responding well to them trying to get her to wake up. So Kenny's already down there. Martha's down there as well on the way. So keep them in your prayers as they try to figure out what exactly is going on with his mom. What else? Ben Allen has been in the hospital this week. Let's continue to pray for him. He had the flu a week ago, and the medicine did not respond well to it. So he's been recovering from some bad reaction to the flu medicines and things they gave him, and probably he's heading for some rehab as well. Well, we'll pray for Spencer as well. What else? Okay, let's keep Evan Raznick in our prayers. Keep praying for him. He's down at St. Jude's. Betty's had one of those weeks. She's the best-looking surgery recovery person I've seen to have back surgery on Wednesday. Oh, that's right, they didn't do it. So they're going to do it this week. So keep Betty in your prayers as she prepares again for that and the recovery from that back surgery. What else? Go ahead.
Chris Mullins lived here in Big Stone Gap all his life, and he grew up with our children. He died with cancer last week. When they found it, he had a raw place on the back of his head, and when they found that, they discovered that he had cancer all over, and he didn't live very long afterwards. And he was a very tall man. You may have seen him around town with the lawnmower in his trailer. He did lawn service, and our kids were very distressed over his death.
Okay. Keep that family in your prayers. What else? Cindy?
I have a very good friend, Marion Wheatley in Wise. Many of you may know her husband, Wendell Wheatley, that had the market. He has closed the market, but she was recently diagnosed with breast cancer and is struggling with taking the chemo. It's made her deathly sick, and she cannot keep anything down. So please remember her in prayer.
Okay. What else? Well, let's go before the Lord in prayer. Most gracious God, we thank you for this opportunity to gather today in this place, and we thank you for the opportunity to lift up these people in prayer, believing that you are moving in their lives already, that you are strengthening them and healing them and preparing them for the things that they're going to face in the future. And we believe, most gracious God, that you have put us here to be a supporting community that cares for people, that that understands the things they're going through and seeks to offer the comfort that we are able to offer. So guide us in the ways that we need to be guided to reach out in your name, to offer that comfort and care, to show the love that you have given to us with the people that we encounter. And just bless us as we seek to be the church you have put us here to be. We thank you also that this is a time for us to celebrate Boy Scouts and the way in which these young men are guided and taught. And we thank you for the efforts of the troop leaders and the scoutmasters and the various people that have touched their lives through the years, and for the guidance that they have received. Continue now to guide them as adults as they move into the world, and let them continue to exemplify the things that scouting teaches them and has taught them. And help us as well, most gracious God, to accept your love and your presence and your grace in our lives. We ask all this in the name of Christ, who has taught us to pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Do we have a Gloria Patri this morning? Let's do that. That's number